Hi, my name is Andrew. I'm from Sydney, Australia. I've been in SEO for over 20 years, and it's been awesome to be able to be given the opportunity to share this really quick Loom video with you. Um, I've specialized in e-commerce sites pretty much my entire SEO career, and it's been it's been a wonderful journey that I'd love to share more with you about. Let's get right into it. So I'm obviously going to use third-party apps because I don't have access to your Google Analytics. I don't have access to your Google Search Console. Feel free to share Google Search Console with me if this video does spark your interest further. But you can actually see that there's been a bit of a sort of decline since the start of the year. You can probably it could be seasonality, but then you've kind of still got January, February. I'm just concerned that it's pretty much been on decline substantially since the start of the year. And I was wondering, have you done any sort of major site transformations or anything like that around that time? So if there is, we'll definitely love to chat about that. Okay. Another really important part is you can get the non-canonical version, the version of the product. So there's two URLs that Shopify creates. One is indexed and one is not. Now you are technically linking, there's issues there, and I'll get to that. There is issues with the fact that you have these internal linking problems, but I found the URL because Shopify does this by default. It creates this collections, hairdryer products. There is a way through Cloudflare which you can 301 redirect the non-canonical version to the canonical version. Now, at the moment, they're technically orphan pages, meaning they're pages that work normally, but you have no internal pages. To consolidate page authority, to make sure that no one's ever linked to those pages previously, and how long has this site been going on for? You could have a lot of sort of legacy links or bookmarks, or sort of, guaranteed it's an orphan URL. There is a way in which you can 301 redirect that to the canonical version, which is just the way Shopify does it, is /products/the Air Shop Pro. Okay, so it drops the collections and then it drops the collection's name. So this is the version that is indexed, and the other version is not. So I would always redirect the non-canonical version to the canonical version to make sure that the page authority is 100% consolidated to that one URL. The Shopify decides that this is the version it wants for Google to show up. Okay. I'll get to this problem right now with the site. So if I click on straighteners, when I crawled the site initially, I think I only found around 381 URLs, and I knew that wasn't right. So I know for sure there's internal linking. Internal linking is incredibly important for your SEO because you might get a URL indexed in Google, but you want Google to find the products, in particular your best sellers, within the collections pages. So it understands context. Collections and even blog posts are the best ways for Google to really understand the full context and relationship between what that product really is about. Okay, so if I right click on this product and click where's copy link address. Now we click on view page source. Let me take out products. Let me make sure we get pretty much everything. This is not a crawlable URL. This is schema, and this is not a crawlable URL. This is some X data contained in a div. There's no ahrefs, which is the only way Google can index the links. This is majorly problematic. To not only for these products to be discovered and found within the right context, but also page authority and link equity going to the right products from your key collection pages. Okay, so this is enormously important and really can really hurt your rankings potential. So this is probably a theme and the way in which these products are thrown into the theme makes them not crawlable within this context. A sort of another issue with making sure you get the best out of your SEO from your articles is making sure that your articles do not contain, or actually any page for that matter, contains broken internal links. So we've got crawlability issues, and then some of your links are broken, and that actually devalues a page for traditional SEO. Okay, so we really want to make sure that your blogs, when you are creating blogs, that they're articles that actually match how customers search, but also how they prompt using AI. It might be, what are some of the safest hair straighteners? What are the top 10 best hair straighteners for curly hair? And it's just this really long type prompts where you want to produce content that has sort of that conversational type nature in it. These 9 ways to improve your scalp health. I mean, these are good articles, but once you've landed on the website, I think this strategy needs to change and adapt per each of your international locations, and you want to make sure that they're also targeted for AI, because at the moment, none of these are necessarily going to be exactly how your customers are prompting AI. So they're good articles, but it can definitely be improved for AI visibility. I noticed on the blog URL, on the blog articles, there's no authorship, who wrote the article. There's no date at the top. You got a date down the bottom? No. So I would definitely include name of the author, the date it was published, which is very important for SEO, because actually when you update articles, you rebump the date, they can get an increase in search engine visibility, because Google loves fresh content. So name, date, and even time to read. Time to read, I found it's a good one. Also, what AI really loves in articles is just a quick overview. So basically explaining the ability to go, okay, this article is about these key points. So 9 hairdressing trends and techniques lists need to know. What I'll do, put literally the 9 trends and techniques, and then have little anchor points in the article. So Google gets a bit of an AI overview, as well as OpenAI like ChatGPT. So right now that they want to basically just a condensed understanding of what this article is about right at the very top. Okay. Another thing that's really damaging your AI potential is the fact that some of these articles, obviously, unfortunately, with the Morning Telegraph, they do link to a broken link. You can't see it, unfortunately, because it's hidden behind a paywall. But if you go to this source code, you can see there is a link here to Cloud9 Hair. And you copy and paste this, and you get an "oh no, this page is not found." So again, for traditional SEO, you want to get all these links, right? For people that do have access to that article, you don't want them you don't want potential customers clicking on broken external links and then visiting your site and getting a "oh no." As well as AI understanding, okay, well, if you're linking to broken pages from these high authority sites, should we even really be citing you in this particular type of prompt? So should we be referencing you and citing your brand? Okay, so it's really important. L, same thing. This is like an article. L, this is obviously an old 2017 article, but AI and SEO, they still come back and visit these pages, right? Google will still be hitting this page all the time. And if it's every time they hit this page, they click on Cloud9 for $159 and get an "oh no." So this is problematic for traditional SEO, it's problematic for your AI. So quick summary of what we need to do. We need to fix your internal links. We need to fix your broken external links. We need to turn the traffic around. We need to create, actually, we didn't talk about breadcrumbs at the top URLs. Actually, even your titles and descriptions, like if you look at the homepage, The Cloud9 award-winning hairstyling tools probably can be improved substantially if you click on view page source, description. You've got more opportunity to get this, click here to learn more, or something to really prompt the user, the customer. So if I have a look at site colon, it's kind of like the read more for the homepage. The fact is they've ignored some of what you said, and then they've kind of like amalgamated some other stuff in it as well. And it's a bit messy because, Google feels like they can create it better than you can, right? Cloud9 award-winning hairstyling tools. I think there's opportunities for us to really make sure that we can include a bit more keywords to get a bit more visibility. So title and descriptions for click-through rate, also for keyword visibility, creating new content for the journal that matches how customers search for, fixing internal broken links, fixing external broken links, introducing new technical SEO enhancements. We didn't get into merchants problems. We didn't get into hreflang. Time just not permit, but hopefully this has at least sparked your interest to learn more. Like I said, 20 years in the space. I have no doubt we can turn this traffic decline around for you, Ian. Absolutely no doubt. It's a great company, great brand, huge amounts of potential. Just our alignment with content, with external broken links, with introducing new technical SEO assets, we can definitely improve this site and subsequently the international variations of the website as well. I hope this helped, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much.